KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Morning After Show. It's me, Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and the singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. KQ, how you doing, man?
Hey, man, what's going on? What it do, man? Yes, sir. What a great fulfilled night of boxing we had. And afternoon. Yes, sir, man. It's a good time to be a boxing fan.
Yes, sir, man. A lot of fights to get over and talk about and some great performances, some controversial decisions, some people putting themselves on the map, just so much to talk about, man. Let me see who we got in the building. We'll get straight to it, y'all. We got Ghost in the building. What's happening with you? Salute to Ghost. Ghost condolences. Ghost is a huge Andrade fan, part of their team, and he in here to talk his shit today and still ride with this guy. And I appreciate you, Ghost. We got Hunter on the Hunt in the building, homie and channel member to the channel. My beautiful wife, Miss KO, in the building. Bullet Gibson, what's up with you, homie? Isaiah Young in the building. David Tizane, y'all be sure to drop a like when you come through. PLY in the building. Vincent William in the building. Dante Hall, Boxing Talk. What's up, homie? Emmanuel Pettigrew, I see you, bro. We got Big Block in the building, the 401 Assassin, Brother Huey Q, Mike Mazik in the building. Go say he on to David Morrell. He say Morrell in 5 already. Tech RD was happening with you. Then we got the homie King D in the building, man. 60 people in the building. Be sure to hit the like. We got I got somewhere I need to be later this morning, so we're gonna get through the show. We're gonna give y'all everything we got. But we'll be ending a little early today, just so everybody knows. So go ahead and hit them likes, hang out with us. We'll be here for about an hour, and then we'll dip out. But we're gonna get straight to it so we can get to the fights that y'all want us to cover, man. Biggest fight of the afternoon, women's undisputed fight. Chantel Cameron put a 140-pound title on the line again as the undisputed 140 champion. She already beat Katie Taylor. They had their rematch, and Katie Taylor got the victory in a controversial decision against Chantel Cameron, the champion. So Katie Taylor is now the third human being. She joins Clarissa Shields and Terrence Bud Crawford as the only undisputed champions in the 4-belt era. The difference between her is she's holding the belts simultaneously. So Katie Taylor is now the undisputed champion at 135 pounds, and she is the undisputed champion at 140 pounds. KQ, you watched the fight. You called the fight. And gave a great call as you were on the call as you always do. Nobody called the fight like you. What'd you think, man? What'd you think of the fight? What'd you think of the decision? Break it down for us, man, on Katie Taylor becoming undisputed at 140 pounds, man.
Well, I think Chantel Cameron, I think she pulled it out. Yes, it was a close fight. I don't have no doubt about it. But this is the reason why I believe Chantel Cameron pulled it out, because second chances. Second chances. That's what she was getting. And Katie Taylor didn't want to stand in there, and she was fighting in spurts. Now, she always fighting in spurts. She let go of a combination. Then she come out the pocket and go reset again. Combination and bam, bam, bam. But all those combinations don't be landing. But to the judges, I don't know where they're sitting at, how they looking, but they are looking like they are landing, but they are not landing. But Chantel Cameron, she kept on pushing the action. She kept on bagging up Katie Taylor. She kept bagging her up and going downstairs to the body. Now, Katie Taylor, baby, she needed to make a stop at that gas station because she was running out of petrol. I can tell at the later part of the later rounds. That's what she was doing. Now, of course, she came out and she shot her shot too early. She let her hands go too early, and that's what I think, and that's why Chantel Cameron, she came in and came on in the later rounds, But there's a lot of things that Katie Taylor got away with that most fighters wouldn't get away with. And I mean, I get it. She fighting at home. She lost the first fight at home, and then the second fight she could have lost that at home. So but I think Chantel Cameron pulled that out. I think Katie Taylor is lucky by the skin of her chin. But she controlled the distance on Chantel Cameron. She controlled the distance. Now, this is what I don't like. Okay, I don't like when a fighter has a slight cut. It's not that bad, just a little slight cut. Then the referee want to call a timeout, bring the fighter over to the doctor. So the judge is looking at all this. Like, oh man, she scored a big punch and bust her skin open. You know, People see that. Judges see that, and they take that into account. So, but I mean, it is what it is. But I think Chantel Cameron came to fight, and she was ready to fight. And I believe Katie Taylor, she didn't know what she was going to bring to the table last night. Yesterday evening. So I had Chantel winning this fight. I had her winning this fight, and barely, but I still had her winning. So that's how I look at it, man. That's all I got.
Yeah, I mean, number one, they missed a blatant knockdown early in the fight, OG. Like I'm talking a blatant knockdown. Chantel Cameron scored a knockdown. They don't call it a knockdown. Then Katie Taylor spends the next few rounds continuously hitting her behind the head and clinches.
Yes.
No warning, no nothing. I thought Katie Taylor boxed well at the beginning of the fight. I thought she was pop shotting pretty well, and maybe she won the first half of the fight, 3-2 or something like that. I think that when you spend the last 3 or 4 rounds blatantly holding so you don't get knocked out, I don't understand how you can win that fight. So you missed the knockdown. She's holding at the end of the fight. And then just as a boxing fan, people can say, oh, knockout, come on, you can't judge all fights together. You can't do that. All I know is this: throughout Katie Taylor's career, every single controversial decision, every single swing round, she always get the W, bro.
Right.
They always give it to her, man. Like every single time, bro. Like every time it's a close ass fight. It's a close decision. It could go either way. Somehow, some way, them scorecards, they always in her favor, bro. And I don't and to me, that just shows that the fix is always in. Savage Boy, Kilo Nita, Nick J, what up? That just shows that the fix always seems to be in, and these girls are having to wash her to win to even have a shot to win the fight. You ain't getting no close fight against her. You ain't getting no controversial fight against her. And then just the way that if you go back, because I went back, man, because you was calling blow by blow. I swear to God, OG, if you have some time today, if you go back and watch Chantel Katie Taylor, you will feel like you was calling a different fight than what they called, bro. If you listen to you, and you listen to the commentators at the same time, bro, you would literally think that it's a completely different fight on the TV screen, bro. I'm talking about they was exchanging and they ain't called shit but what Katie Taylor was doing, bro.
Wow.
They in the middle of exchange. I'm talking about they firing off on each other. Both of them throwing 3-punch combinations. All you hear is what Katie Taylor is doing. Yeah, that's all you hear is what Katie Taylor is doing, bro. Left and right. Katie Taylor with another great flurry. She's showing her greatness. I mean, but I just watched Chantel Cameron go uppercut too, dog.
Right.
I just seen Chantel Cameron land the hook too, bro. Like what are we doing here? So when you're not scoring knockdowns, when you are only calling one side of the commentary, you're not just doing that for no reason. You under instruction to do that. You were told to do that. You were part of the people that you were part of the whole system that's trying to put it in our heads. When y'all sit up here and know that basically this girl needed a knockout, you're trying to put it in our heads that she winning the fight so convincingly when it wasn't that, bro. And then what happened to taking the belt away from the champion, bro?
Exactly.
What's up, King G? Salute to you.
I've been saying that for the longest, man. You know, what happened about you know, you got to beat the champion.
You the undisputed champion. Right. Undisputed. You in a close ass fight and you lose your belts that way. That's crazy to me, dog. And specifically, if it was Katie Taylor that came on late and she had Chantel Cameron, the one that was holding on to her, didn't want to get knocked out. Chantel looked like she was wilting. Okay, all right, I get it, bro. Like I ain't mad at that. But when you the champion and you undisputed and you won the first fight, if you what's up, Kano? If you Chantel, and then you spend the last 3 rounds whooping this girl so bad, she just want to hold you, bro. She want to hug you like your mama ain't seen you in 10 years, like you went to the military or something. She's just holding on to you, and you lose your belts that way. It put a bad taste in my mouth, man. Missing knockdowns, hits behind the head, and then she holding the whole back half of the fight. How you win? How you win when you almost getting knocked out for 3-4 rounds straight, bro? I don't like. They got to do something with scoring in boxing or something. Maybe. And I was thinking about this last night. I don't know. Maybe championship rounds should count more. Maybe no matter where you fight at, all knockdowns should be reviewable or some shit. I don't know, bro. But I think it's worth getting the shit right. It's worth getting it right so these men, these women aren't, you know what I'm saying, robbed blind or don't have an opportunity all because they may not be the more popular fighter, bro. I don't give a damn, dog. If Tank Davis fight, I don't know if he fight Frank Martin and Frank Martin putting it on his ass, bro. I don't want Tank to win off some cheap shit. Frank Martin deserved that victory, bro. I don't want Frank Martin to go in a Tank Davis fight or Devin Haney to go into a Tank Davis fight down 4 rounds to 0 and the fans just don't know it yet. I don't want that. I don't want to consume or watch boxing that way. So I was very disappointed in the fact that to me it just always seemed like Katie Taylor gonna get the nod, bro. You got to knock her ass out, or you got to wash her 10 rounds to 1 or 10 rounds to 0, and even then they're gonna be like split decision victory to make her look good. You still gonna get a split decision. You ain't gonna get the justification or the validation of you clearly beat her ass. The history book's gonna say that you barely won when you whooped her ass. It's just crazy. And I'm looking at her right now, bro. Her whole left side of her face is fucked up.
Yeah, she was getting beat up. Yes,
she was getting paws put on her, bro. But hey, Howard, what's up, Thrill Hill? What's happening with you? But yeah, that's all I got on it, man. I thought it was a good fight. Both ladies fought with a lot of heart, but I just, I'm out on Katie Taylor fights, bro. Until I feel like they're gonna be judged fairly. That's just my opinion. Go ahead, man.
And that's the same. That's the same way with Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvelous Hager when they fought, right? Sugar Ray was throwing a lot of flurries, right? All this flurry, man. He was right, and of course Hager looking like, hey, he didn't touch me. He didn't touch me. Well, maybe one time. And that's the same way with Katie Taylor. She was throwing a lot of flurries, right? And the crowd going wow, but she didn't really touch Cameron. She didn't. Chantel got hit maybe twice out of that piece, that combination. I don't know what the judges be looking at, but they're not looking at the right thing. They scoring punches that almost got there but didn't get there. Like I called fast and man, she threw the right hand, it got there, but barely got there. Something like that. But
Mhm.
I don't understand that. But when you got Eddie Hearn, controlling the promotion and promoting the fighters, then you're gonna have something like this, and maybe he got a trilogy in store. I don't know. So we'll see. And
Possibly,
Katie
bro.
Taylor
And then
did not get young. You know,
that's the other thing, OG. Like, how I whoop your ass and I gotta fight in your hometown again, bro?
that's what I'm saying.
How,
I'm the
like,
champion, right?
you whoop my ass, you come to Dallas, right? Because I came to your town the first time. You and me
Right,
boxers, you come all the way from Chicago to Dallas, you whoop my ass,
right,
and then I get a rematch, but you gotta bring your ass back to Dallas again after you just
right.
whoop my ass in Dallas. What, bro? I don't understand.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
I'm
understand. I should
saying,
have to go. I should have to go back. I should have to go back to Chicago or something, or
right,
at least a neutral, a
right.
neutral, a neutral,
Put
fucking site or something. So
right,
yeah, that
put your
shit
ass in
crazy.
Indiana somewhere.
Yeah, man. Shout out to homie Shot Town Finders, man. 5 piece in the Cash App, man.
What's that
Don't
sound?
miss it, man. Salute to the
Yeah,
homie Shot Town, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button as you come in the building. Be sure to also you know what I mean, donate to the channel if you can. Hit the Cash App, hit the super chat. We need
yes,
y'all
sir.
support, man. We should be up over 100 likes. I don't have it in front of me. We got 143 people in the building. Moderators, make sure they get them likes up over 100 if y'all could, man.
Yes, sir. Support my boy. Yes, sir. All right.
So
Mhm.
let's get to the night. Let's get to the night show, man. The big time card that we were all able to enjoy last night, man. Let's start with the first fight, man. Let's talk about Hector Luis Garcia and Lamont Roach, man. What did you think of that fight? I thought it was a pretty good opening to a really good card, man. What you think?
I think it was a pretty good fight too. Of course. Now I didn't agree with that knockdown. I'm sorry. Now if you
Behind the
gonna keep,
head, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
behind the head, like I said, you gotta keep that same energy. I don't care if it's a man or a woman, right? And of course, we seen Roach, pretty much, man, palmed his head. He palmed the back of that head, baby, and just knocked him down. And they called that a knockdown. Then I'm
Mhm.
looking at the unofficial scores, and I'm looking at the fight and calling. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Roach up about what? How many points? I'm like, they ain't looking at the same fight I'm looking at.
Yeah.
So they scoring something that I'm not seeing. And of course he came out with the victory. But I think Hector, he fought a good fight. I think he just surrendered. He figured that, okay, well, I'm losing this fight, and that they count that a knockdown. First of all, it was a close fight anyway. But Garcia, he tried to control the distance. And if you look at Roach was throwing. He had the right idea, but he wasn't landing. He wasn't landing. That's what it was. He was like reaching. He was reaching, and he was throwing 1, 2, 3, 4 piece combinations. And he did not touch Garcia, not one time. And yes, he was throwing a jab. And he had to step in, but he wouldn't step in. And then two jabs, man, did not score. So that's why I was confused about the scores. How you got him leading and winning. I mean, are you looking at the ring generalship? That do count, but
Probably
man,
so.
you know.
Probably so,
So
yeah.
yeah, but after, I mean, he's gotten better since Javante Davis. And Roach is just not the one that pretty much gonna have me convinced that Hector Garcia is still a formidable opponent. I think I need to see some more from Hector Garcia. And Roach, I think he need to go back to the drawing board. He gotta have to make them punches count. Maybe he need to step in a little bit more with a high guard and go and work in the body, and work the
Yeah.
jab a little bit more. That's what I think. You know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I think I think a lot of times Lamont Roach came up short on his jab because he was just misjudging the distance by a little bit. But I feel like the fight was very close. I'm with you. I think it was probably closer to a draw or whatever. That knockdown, obviously on the scorecards. If you listen to the scorecards, number one, they gave him a split decision. So Hector was winning on one scorecard, and the other two scorecards they had him winning. They only had him winning by a point with a 10-8 round in there. So they really had Hector Luis, they really had it a draw or had Hector Luis Garcia winning. So it was really a closer fight than what the commentators or Steve Farhood was scoring. Maybe Lamont Roach has signed another deal to the PBC or something, and they got something else already lined up for him, in the unification or something like that. Or but what I will say in watching the fight is the
Hey,
Hector Luis.
knockout.
Yeah.
EJ, don't come in here with all that shit. All right, this is too early in the morning for that shit.
Oh, we got a troll in the chat. Y'all know what to do with them, man. I ain't even paying no attention to them. Y'all know what to do with trolls, man. Go ahead and get them up out of here. But for Hector Luis Garcia, I will say this, bro. You can add him to the list of Leo Santa Cruz. You can add him to the list of Isak Pitbull Cruz, Rolly Romero. A lot of guys, man, they look a lot different after they get in the ring with Tank Davis, bro. And that ain't me as a Tank fan. He just didn't look the same. When I saw him fight Roger Gutierrez, I saw a much more confident fighter. When I saw him fight Chris Colbert, I saw a much more confident, front-footed counterpuncher coming forward behind his jab. He was sitting back a lot. He was sitting back a lot in that fight, and it cost him, bro. It really cost him in the judges' minds, because you never know what they're scoring. But if this dude Lamont Roach, he don't have no power. He falling short on his jab. You should have went to the front foot a lot more. Because when I saw Hector actually go to the front foot, he was having a lot of success. He was having a lot of success against Lamont Roach. I thought his shots were more eye-catching to me, especially when he would catch him with that counter left hand. And that uppercut he was throwing down to the body. I thought he had some good work that he was doing in there. He just didn't give enough of it to make the judges think that he was in control of the fight. And I want to see him, get back to the drawing board. I think he'll be good at 130. But yeah, man, I'm looking at guys like him. I'm looking at Isak Cruz. I'm looking at Leo Santa Cruz, who's semi-retired. I'm looking at Rolly Romero. Like, a lot of guys getting that ring with Tank Davis, and they starting to become trash, bro. They starting to become trash. They was putting on good performances, except for Rolly. Rolly always been trash. So I say all that to say I'm really interested now in how Ryan Garcia is gonna look this weekend.
Me too.
I'm really interested to see how he's gonna look against a strong, powerful fighter who's slow. Oscar Duarte is slow, but he's very, very steadfast. He's very relentless. I want to see what Ryan Garcia look like against that. Is he gonna be confident? Is he gonna shy away? Is he gonna be as willing to engage? Because these guys are looking like they pussyfooting around once they get back in that ring again, man. And I know a knockout will change you and maybe make you fight different. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I thought Lamont Roach and Hector Luis Garcia, they opened up the card pretty well. If I'm being honest, it was probably not the most entertaining fight on the card. It was the one that kind of got us started, and I think the card got better from there. Shout out to the homie Vincent Williams, 10-piece, no biscuit in the super chat. He says, salute to my brothers KO and KQ, the best boxing show on the planet. Keep up the phenomenal work. We will, man. We will. I appreciate that, man. Moving on down the card, salute to Robert Singleton. I see you in the building. Stay true. What's happening with you? Jojo Fresco, MJ, everybody in the building. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying, coming through and coming in. But then back to your point, OG, about Katie Taylor and Chantel Cameron. Same thing with Lamont Roach and Hector Garcia. Hector was the champion, bro. I mean, do you want to see a champion lose his belt like that? Brian Peters, what up?
No.
You want to see him lose his belt like that? Like, they got to do better. They got to find a way to get the scoring right and actually have people go in there and have to do better than you know what I'm saying, than a champion to really take their belt. Christopher Chris, what's up, man? But let's get to the next fight, man. Subriel Matias versus Ergashev, man. That was hey man, that was a performance right there, man. What you got on that fight, bro?
Man, oh man, that was a performance right there, man. I'm talking about now. I wasn't too familiar with Eggshell, right? Whatever his name was, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't too familiar with him, right? But he came out in the first round. I mean, he didn't even wait till the minutes go by. And he started throwing with mean authority in the southpaw stance. And I mean, he was throwing. And I mean, he sat down on them punches right away. But Matissa, he put the high guard. He stayed right there in front of him. And he was catching him too. He was catching him right on the glove. And then he was knocking him down. Of course, he was knocking him down. Then, of course, Ashev, He went around the guard, the high guard. And then Matisse, he still took it. He took it well, baby. Yes, sir. Just like I was saying last night. Matisse, it seemed like he liked that shit. It seemed like he liked the boxing like that. He liked sitting in the pocket, so he was having fun out there, and then of course, once he figured out that, okay, well, I can't hurt this dude, so I'm gonna pick up my feet and move around a little bit, all right, and I'm gonna try to reset, but that didn't help either. All right, then it was his turn. It was Matisse's turn. And there go Matisse. Here he come. Here he come, baby. And I'm talking about non-stop. He didn't even stop at the red light or the stop sign. He kept going and going, baby. All right, that's what he was doing. And he was relentless. I mean, like you say, knockout, he just don't give up. He just keep coming and coming. And I think that surprised him. I think that surprised on CashApp or whatever his name is, right? I think that surprised him. And now, this is the kicker. Now, this is the mistake I think he made. Not Matisse, Eggshell, all right? He came out there, he shot his load right away. Now, he should have held on to that load, all right? He should have shot 1, 2, bam, got out, took a look, see what's happening, take another look, and man, bam, bam, he came out there just wop, 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 wop. And then he started punching himself out because he was sitting down on the punches, and they did move Matisse for a minute, but then he got through because I think that first round, Matisse didn't throw that many punches. But then it was his turn. It was his turn then. Then there you go. All that petrol just went out. I mean, he went to the gas station, baby, man. I'm talking about in the third, fourth round. That's how his gas tank went low. And man, it was a good fight, man. And like I say, this guy's a problem at 140. I have no doubt about it. He is a problem at 140. And for, I don't know who said that, whatever, but right now, I got this guy right now taking over 140. Hands down. Hands down. And he's the IBF champion. So man, oh man, I would love to see him get in there with Regis. That's right, Regis ducked him, right? Because they could have unified. All right, but I would love to see him get in there with Devin Haney. Oh, nope, he might kill him. All right, but let's see who else. All right. You got some other guys. All right, at 140. Teal, I don't know about that either. Teal gonna get on his bike. So man, this guy is dangerous. And he's a dangerous puncher too. And like I say, he liked that. He loved that. He loved throwing punches. He loved landing punches. So, man, I think that was one of the best fights of the night, in my opinion. So that's how I got on.
Matias probably won't get a shot to have a big fight until he like 40 years old, bro. I'm just letting y'all know, like DJ, what up? I'm just, bro. Especially if he keep making 140 comfortably, maybe he can get up to 147, get a Boots, get up to 154, get a Virgil or somebody to fight him. But as long as he boxing in barbecue Lockefeller, what up? As long as he making 140 comfortably, he ain't getting no shot at nobody, bro. He ain't getting a shot at nobody, bro. He gonna be fighting mandatories till he 40 years old, bro. He that dangerous, dog. He that dangerous. Tupac 13, what up? He that dangerous, dog. First of all, his feet are better than you think, so you're not keeping him up off of you. He don't care about you punching him. He, like you said, he seemed to like that shit. And it's like watching David Benavidez fight with more power, though. Or watching a Beterbiev fight that's younger and has faster hands or some shit. Like, it's dangerous, bro. It's absolutely dangerous. In order to beat him, you got to knock him out cold. He literally, that guy Ergashev, man, that guy Ergashev is nasty, bro. He can crack. He can punch, bro. And he took that shit and he let him blow it all out. I don't think Matias threw a punch in the first round, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe he threw a couple of jabs or whatever. But if you go look at it, bro, this is like the 5th fight in a row that wouldn't come out the corner, bro.
Yeah,
like, dog, they not even coming out the corner no more. They come out on fire and they won't even come out the corner, bro.
Woo, man, that was a fight last night, man.
They won't even come out the corner, bro.
Man.
And the way his punch placement is underrated. He was throwing, the dude was trying to give him the shoulder. He was throwing his hybrid jab hook, chopping down on his ass over the top.
Right.
His timing is better than you think. And when like you ain't able to move around on a motherfucker that don't care about getting hit, that's just gonna walk to you and just like he just gonna keep walking to you till he get to you, and then he gonna lean on you, and he gonna start letting them goddamn hands go. This man, everybody talk about Deontay Wilder, OG. Everybody talk about Artur Beterbiev. Y'all need to start talking about this young man because he done knocked out everybody he ever been in the ring with, bro.
Wow.
Even that record say 20-1. That record say 20-1 with 20 knockouts. Well, one of them 20 knockouts, a dude that he lost to, he rematched him and beat his ass too.
Wow.
He lost to him. He was out of shape, struggling to make weight. He had personal issues going on, and he looked bad in that fight. The dude hurt him, but he kept coming and started putting it on him late. But he started off so bad that he ended up getting the loss. He rematched that guy and sent his ass to the fucking hospital, bro.
Wow.
He's nasty, dog.
Oh, man.
He's a nasty, mean fighter, and he like hurting people, bro. And sometimes that's really just too much to deal with. You got these guys like Teofimo Lopez, you got these guys like Richardson Hitchens, Montana Love, Devin Haney, Regis Prograis. Just keeping it real with y'all, bro. They all too soft. They gonna get in there with that man and they gonna fold, bro. He the best fighter at 140 pounds. It's not even close. It's not even close, bro. Because it ain't about being skilled and foot movement and all that shit. What you gonna do with them skills in that foot movement when the motherfucker won't let you use them? He's not gonna let all these guys. I saw Richardson Hitchens pop up in the chat. Of course, I know Bullet's talking this Devin Haney shit. A lot of Teofimo fans don't come over here, but Teofimo fans gonna be talking they shit, bro. They not gonna be able to keep this dude up off of him, dog.
No, sir.
He that bad, bro. You gonna have to have phenomenal footwork. You're gonna have to have real good power. You're gonna have to have a beard on you, and you're gonna have to have a level of grit and toughness to get down and dirty with this motherfucker. And even then, you're gonna have to be willing to endure ass whooping for a few rounds until you hopefully catch him, get him up off you, and stop his ass. That's your only shot. It's your only shot, bro. Atheist Ghostbuster, 5-piece. No biscuit out to be. He said Captain Bill said they would go after Matias, amongst others, after Regis. I highly doubt that after this performance.
Me too. I doubt it. Yeah, man.
Hey, man, Atheist Ghostbuster, my opinion on that is he's all wrong for Devin Haney, and even the Devin Haney fans that know how to break down a fight, they know that. But the people that just cheer for him blindly or whatever, you know, it is what it is. Cheer for your guy, root for your guy. But Atheist Ghostbuster, bro, I'm just telling you that match, it's all wrong. Fuck being a Tank fan, a Devin Haney fan, a Shakur fan, a T.O. fan. He wrong for these dudes, bro. He wrong. He got the worst possible style. Fast hands, a solid chin, relentless, and good enough feet to where you can't just run away from him all night. You eventually gonna have to sit down and fight with him. Remember, I told y'all, bro, it come a certain point in every boxer's career, they're gonna have to show they can sit down and fight with a motherfucker. Yep. He's the one that can make them all sit down and fight, and he's the wrong one to try to do that shit with. His hands are too fast, he hit too hard, his punch placement is highly underrated, and his defense ain't as leaky as you think it is, bro. He can fight, dog.
Super and he got a beard. He got a beard on him too, man.
Yeah, I mean he was getting caught with clean left hand.
Wow, man.
He was getting caught with clean left hands, bro.
Yes, sir.
Clean left hand, and he just walked through him. He just walked straight through him or whatever. Watch how all of a sudden all these 140 pounders. Watch how they, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna go up to 147. He gonna have to go to 147 and 154 against bigger, stronger guys looking for a fight. As long as he can make 140 comfortably and he look like that, he ain't getting no big fight. Watch what I tell y'all, bro. He's not gonna get a big fight. Not gonna get a big fight at all, bro. Not till he at least 40, 41 years old. Same thing that Artur Beterbiev is going through, man. Same thing that Artur Beterbiev going through. He gonna do that as well. Gary Antoine Russell is tailor-made for Subriel Matias because all he do is come forward and he ain't really got defense like that, and he try to throw a lot of punches. You gonna beat him by walking him into a shot and hurting him. You're gonna beat him by walking him into a shot and hurting him. Okay, Bullet, whatever, bro. Hey, talk your shit, man. Talk your shit. Devin can't fuck with him, dog.
Yeah. He'll cut off the ring on Devin. If Devin gas tank hold up, he cut off the ring and he'll catch him.
Y'all
Don't worry.
trying to shout out to the homie contender. A lot of people are trying to talk that footwork shit and skills and all that, bro. What are you gonna do if you can't use them motherfuckers? Bro, that's okay. A lot of people telling me this are the same people that had Andrade beating David Benavidez. Okay, bro. Andrade got better footwork, got more skills. He got better counter punching. He more awkward. He got better angles. Did any of that shit matter last night, bro? Y'all better learn how to match up some styles, bro, and understand what a motherfucker can do in there. All right, bro. Okay.
Like Tank said, all that boxing, that's nice
All right,
and
bro.
all, but what's gonna happen when you get hit? That's the
All right,
question.
bro.
That's the question.
Okay.
What's gonna happen when you get hit? That's the
Okay.
question.
You like y'all? Shit. Okay. They been shit. Andrade is the Olympian. David Benavidez is not. Okay.
Definitely.
All right, bro. Talk to
Man.
me about them skills and them footworks and them angles all you want to. Matias whooping their ass, bro. Like, talk to me about all that shit all you want to. He fucking them up. Talk all that footwork shit, all them angles, all that shit. Go ahead, bro. Them hands too fast, that motherfucker too mean, and his feet just good enough where all these motherfuckers y'all talking about gonna have to fight him.
Yeah.
All that. Jermaine Harvey. Devin not either, bro. Y'all like, I know y'all want to talk that Tank shit. Devin's not either. None of these motherfuckers gonna fight him. Y'all crazy in the mother. Watch. He gonna be 40 years old looking for a fight. He gonna be the longest defending IBF champion that nobody fought. All of a sudden, ain't no money. I mean, shit, I already unified. Ain't no money. I'm going to 147. Watch. Watch. Just watch, bro. Jermaine Harvey, 5-piece. No biscuit out there, bitch. Devin couldn't even keep Little Loma off him, so he definitely won't be able to keep Matias up. Don't tell him nothing, bro. And it ain't people act like it's a shot at Devin. I said nobody, bro. But Devin fans only hear Devin. Nobody, bro. Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis. All of these dudes are going to stay away. That is too fucking dangerous. He is the best fighter at 140 pounds, bro.
Yeah.
The boogeyman ran from him.
Yeah, he liked it that too. I mean, it's like he was enjoying that. Every time he hit him, man.
Yeah, bro. And I hope he become a star. So, motherfucker, I hope they main event him. I hope he keep knocking motherfuckers out and become a star. So these motherfuckers have to fight him. Yeah. And y'all can say what you want. Out of all them fighters, the only one that really got a shot is Tank because he might can crack him and hurt him. But if he get up on Tank little ass and they get to banging it out, shit, good luck, Tank. Good luck, bro.
Tank get under that jab. He get under that jab and try and go to the body, but that ain't gonna help. Yeah.
Shout out to Isaiah Young, 5-piece in the super chat, man. He say, salute KQ and KO. Last night was a good card. KQ called the hell out of it. He always will. He always will. But don't worry, I'm riding with Tank regardless if he fighting him. That's my guy. I'm gonna ride with him, bro. I'm gonna fuck with him regardless. But it's a bad man. I gotta call it like I see it. That's a bad, dangerous fight, especially for a motherfucker with no power, bro. Damn. If you ain't got no, all that footwork and shit is cool, but you gonna have to have power, and it's got to be real power. And even then, bro, the dude that he fought last night can crack. And he walked straight through that shit. And by round 3, the fight was over with. The other dude just didn't know it yet. But it's all good, man. Y'all gonna see.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Last night, he came out and he was throwing, massive punches. And that's all about respect. If you can't get the respect of your opponent, then you're gonna have to figure something out. Cause that means your opponent don't respect you. That means he's coming after you. That means he gonna walk right through everything you got, everything you throwing. And now, of course, he figured that out. His opponent, Eggershab. He figured that out, and he said, hey, when he went back in the corner this second time, he said, man, I ain't going back out there. I'm
Bro,
not going
they
back up.
making life decisions out here. OG,
Yeah,
they like, man, let me make sure I go home to my family. That's enough, dog.
right,
Hey man,
man.
let me just go
Uh,
home to my family. Hey,
no,
contender, if he do that, bro, he everything y'all say he is. I don't see it, bro. My boxing eyes do not see it, bro. Like,
man.
if he do that shit, if he get in that bitch, he outbox with T-Head, bro. He everything you say he is, bro. I just don't see it because I don't see that, bro. Like at all, bro. Like that's a bad. It's a bad matchup. I'm talking about like daddy, his fans, his mama, his girl. I think they're gonna be worried. Y'all gonna be worried for his health in that fight, bro.
Yeah,
Straight up, y'all gonna be worried. Y'all, he get that fight. Get number one. I don't think he'll fight him, but he'll get mad respect. Anybody that take that fight, you getting mad respect just off the rip. But somebody that can't crack like that, bro, you're not keeping him up off you, dog. I just don't see. I don't see you keeping him above you, bro. Robert Singleton, 5-piece in the super chat. Salute KO and OG. Love Tank and Dead, but Matias is a horror movie bad guy. He's sadistic. He mean. He nasty. His hands are fast, and all that boxing go out the window because he don't give a fuck about your boxing. You could do your pivots, all your pivots, and try to turn them. You can do all that shit. He just gonna keep coming. How the Jason movie go? Now that's Michael Myers. He just done it. No, it's just coming, bro. It's difficult shit to deal with, man. But salute to Super Matias. Great fucking performance.
yes, sir.
And he a hell of a fighter, bro. He a
Yes,
hell
sir.
of a fighter. And I think the problem people gonna have, OG, they're gonna have to beat him at his own game. Because you're not gonna be able to keep him from turning into a tough, gritty inside fight. And that's it. That's where his bread is buttered, man. That's what he do, bro. So salute to him, man, and on a great performance. Let's get to your guy, man. My guy, Texas made Jermall Charlo.
Yes, sir.
Benavidez Jr. What
Yes,
you think,
sir.
man? Ronnie Bravo, what up? What you think of that fight, bro?
Man, I was kind of a little bit didn't know what to expect, and I had talked to Ron early in the week, and I asked him, I said, man, you think Jamal is ready? 'Cause I looked at that press conference, and he looked way different, in the eyes, right? He just didn't look right. Let's put it that way. And he said, "Look, KQ, man, he's ready. All right, he's ready. Then he's gonna get. But of course, Rain Russ, he's gonna have to take a minute, let it flow like he used to. And some people were saying, well, man, he's ready for Canelo now. No, he's not. He's still not there like he used to be. He's still not that old Jermall Charlo. He's not. But still in all, he got over the nervousness last night. Now that what he was talking about, that he was nervous. Not nervous about Jose, nervous about how he's gonna perform. And that's what he did. Matter of fact, he also got in Jose's head last night. Jose pretty much, did like he did with Terrence Crawford, hold his hands up like, come on. That means that he getting beat and he don't have no answers. So he gonna put on the antics. So what Jermall did was what Jermall always do. He load up with that stiff jab. And for you all that don't know, Jermall has a strong jab. All right. Yes, sir. When he popped that left jab, man, it's like you getting hit with a baseball bat. That's how strong that jab is. And he was working it, and he was working it with one hand, one left hand, one left jab. I mean, he going downstairs, upstairs, and slap you with it on inside the right ear. So Jermall, he didn't run out of gas. It looked like he was running out of gas a little bit, but he did what he had to do. And he did and went through the motions. And I think he feel better now, knockout, that he got that fight back. And that's why everybody was standing up. That's why his significant others and family members, was crying because, he been out the ring for 889 days, and that's a long time. And then you go and step on the scale and you got to give up $75,000 per pound. You had to give up a quarter of a million to Jose.
$225,000.
Yes.
Bro,
Per
I'm
pound.
stoked out there,
Yes.
man. I'm sitting in the sauna suit, bro. Fuck that. I'm sitting in the sauna with a sauna. I'm double sauna out this bitch. I'm sitting in the sauna suit with a sauna. I'm sitting in the sauna with a sauna suit on. Yeah, there you go. I'm sitting in the sauna with a sauna suit on. Them 3 pounds coming the fuck out. He weighed in heavier.
Yes. He left and came back heavier.
But I've been watching boxing a long ass time, OG. So this is what I've seen. I've seen the motherfucker miss weight on the first try to make weight, and then they make the weight. Or I've seen the motherfucker miss weight the first time, try to make weight, and then they miss the second time. I've seen the motherfucker miss weight the first time and just say, fuck it, I can't make the weight. I'm not even going back for a second time. I have never seen somebody miss weight, come back on the second attempt and weigh more than they weighed on the first attempt. Like, bro, you should have just kept with you would have cost yourself less money.
Yeah.
You should just weighed in the first time, miss weight, and then just said, fuck it.
Right.
And you would have paid, maybe you would only paid $150,000. I think he weighed in a pound heavier the second time. He should have just missed it the first time, and he would only had to pay $150,000. So going back the second time cost him an extra $75,000. That what you saying?
Yep.
Oh, hell no, bro. Hell no.
Yep.
Did he eat?
Yeah,
I want to know what it, bro. I think the investigators, the journal investigator, what they call them, investigative journalists or some shit. I think they need to go figure out what the hell he did with that hour or two that he had to gain weight in between the weigh-ins, bro. That's what I think. Go ahead.
I'm glad he got it under his belt. Now he got that fight. I mean, I know it was Jose Benavidez, Jr. All right, it doesn't matter. Okay, Jose Benavidez Jr. was a good amateur and a good champion. So it doesn't matter. He got that first fight out the way, and now he got to go ahead and stay busy and stay active. That's what he have to do to get back to where he was at in the first place. Now, of course, you still got some mental issues, and that's one thing about mental issues is this, that can be a factor too, knockout. When you on mental issue, when you got mental issues and they give you medication, that medication blows you up. It blows you up. It's just the way it is. Steroids blow you up. My mom was on steroid, made her hair fall out or something like that. So that could be the issue. I don't know, but I know one thing: he's 2 pounds away from 168. So maybe it's time for him to move up to 168. I don't know, but another thing, he got to get in touch with his brother. His brother won't answer the phone. His brother won't talk to him. They haven't talked or spoke in months. So once he get that situated, I think he'd be feeling a lot better about himself and about the sport of boxing. So, but that's what I got, man. I'm proud to see him coming back, but still, he got a long road to go. He got a lot of 2.5 years to make up, 889 days to make up. So, but man, who knows?
I told you in your chat, man. I watched that fight, and that fight made me mad, man, because to see that type of talent, because I know he didn't train properly. He missed weight 2 times, and he ain't trained like he was supposed to train. And he been out the ring 2.5 years, and to still had that type of. I know it's Jose Benavidez. I told y'all he gonna win the fight, right? I ain't Jose Benavidez ain't good, bro. But that type of jab, that type of talent, that type of just straight athleticism, bro. To just watch it. I don't want to say go to waste because his career is not over, but just so much wasted time, bro, and so much wasted talent that damn, bro, like to see that jab working like that, and for him to be that calm and perform like that on that stage, coming back or whatever, man, it just shows that talent is there. The way he was timing the uppercut, the timing looked good. He just always been the more talented of the two than me, bro. The bigger, stronger athlete with just more natural talent, bro, just always. And that put a chip on Jermall's shoulder, to be honest with you, because Jermall is just capable of doing things that Jermall isn't capable of doing, bro. And he's just always been better to me, just my personal opinion. And to see him look that good, I'm like, damn, bro, like, because I'm imagining a world where he was able to train and he spent these 2.5 years honing his skills and getting better and didn't waste 2.5 years of his prime. And it's just, it makes me mad to see that type of talent go to waste. And I told y'all, I'm more interested in, to me, the prediction lies in what is he going to do now? Is he partying? Is he celebrating? Is he going drinking? Is he going to fall back off? That's what I'm looking to, because he told me as a fight fan after the fight, I promise my fans, I'm gonna give y'all 3 or 4 fights in 2024. I promise my fans, I'm back. Okay, you know who else used to tell us that? Adrian fucking Broner used to tell us that all the time. So are you gonna go full blown Adrian Broner, or are you gonna get your shit together, man? That's what I need to know. So that's what I'm looking at, bro. I knew he was gonna be Jose Benavidez Jr. He trashed, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and he looked good doing it. Congratulations. You going when you that talented, you gonna look good against somebody like Jose Benavidez Jr. Now what you gonna do, bro? Now what you gonna do? Now what's next? Are you going on Monday? Will I get on next week? Will I start getting Instagram videos of you in the gym, putting in work, hitting the bag, going running? Or will I start getting them Instagram videos that I've been getting, you drunk on camera, you partying and shit? Like what am I gonna get now moving forward? So that's what I'm looking for from him. Hopefully he gets his shit together. Thank Father, what up? And he can get back on track. That's what he promised his fans. That's what he told us he was gonna do, and I'm gonna hold him to it, bro. That's what I'm more interested in. But good performance, did what he had to do against Jose Benavidez Jr. I just wish he would have been disciplined doing it, because I'm sure his family could use that extra $225,000 that he had to pay up in his purse. But that's neither here nor there, man.
Man, that hurt.
Yeah, hopefully he can get it together, man, and stay on track and give and be active again. But if the pass is any indicator, I would say you probably have to wonder if he can do that or not. But I hope he's able to, man. And that's all I got on Jermall Charlo and Jose Benavidez Jr. I just think he did what he's supposed to do, with being the more talented, just overall better fighter. Now let's see how he behaves and if he can get his shit together and actually get disciplined and get back to being the Jermall Charlo that made us think that he can take on guys like Canelo and beat him and all of that, man. Let's see if he can get back to it. That's all I got on it, bro.
I just want to say this, y'all know I'm high on Jermall and Jamil, and you've been out the ring for 2.5 years, and you perform like that the first time in the ring. That's natural talent.
Facts.
And that's what I'm trying to tell everyone about Snack. You don't need all that. If you are naturally gifted, you can just go and run around the block and get in shape. You don't need the new wave and age things like that. If you're naturally talented, man, it's just like riding a bike. Get back to what you know best, and what you do best. And that's what I like about Jermall last night. He got back on that stick. He got back on that combination. He got back on that 2-piece. So that's what he used to doing. And that's what he applied last night. So, and that's what he knows. I mean, so that talent, you're right. When you got that talent and you wasted 2.5 years, you need your ass whooped. Let's be honest. I'm serious. And you got the key of the city. I mean, all that. So let's see what happens in the near future. Let's see what happens in the future with the new move from Showtime and everything. And hopefully he have more dates and more fight dates, all that. So
all that, man. Hopefully they get that shit popping. All right, man. The main event, bro. Main event of the evening, David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade. David Benavidez put everybody on notice.
Man,
he whooped the shit out of Demetrius Andrade. What you got? I told motherfucker, y'all gonna learn. It's crazy. Man. How many times do I have to be proven right for y'all listen to me on these fights? It's okay. Okay. Go ahead. Talk to me about David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade.
David, David, I could tell he had a game plan already in his head, and he came in thinner. And now I'm saying to myself, when he weighed in, I'm like, David coming in a little thin. He looked kind of thin. Well, now I know why he came in thin. That way he can turn and move and more speed, because Demetrius Andrade is going to be, using his angles. He's going to get in, he's going to get out. He's going to try to spin him. And that's what he did last night. But David was right there on him. Every time he stepped around, David was stepping around too. He would spin around real fast. That's what I mean. That's preparing for a great fight. That's preparing a game plan. And that's what David did. David said, you know what? Hey, I'm hitting him with everything, right? And now he hit me with everything. But his punch is not moving me. His punch is not hurting me. So David did what David always do. He was relentless. He went straight in on Andrade. And then, like I said, he kind of like did it what happened with Kellen Plant. All right. He took advantage of a situation. Now, of course, sometimes you gotta wait on that situation to open up. You gotta wait on that door. Now, what door it is, I don't know. But what door that's open up for you can pretty much bam and go at it. And then, of course, don't body shots. Don't body shots took that petrol out of Andrade. And then Andrade then started getting hit with them straight rights. Then here come David. He refused to clinch and started whopping on him. Started hitting him with the head. Started hitting in the head, body, and chest. And then, of course, he hit him with another left. He got out the clinch, right? And of course, they thought they were going to break it up. David came right back and stepped in and hit him with another right. Then hit him with another left. And Andrade, he was like out on his feet. He was holding on to David. It was like he was slow dancing with David because he didn't want to fall down. He was holding on to his neck. So, I mean, it is what it is. And I'm telling you right now, that performance that David Benavidez put on last night, he put everybody on notice. Everybody on notice at 168. Now, I don't care anymore. I don't care if he get Canelo or not. Because David got calls from the greats, Antonio Barrera, all right? Marquez, Mike Tyson. The Mexican community and the heavyweight community is behind him all the way. So, he is tapping into something. He's tapping into something that he got a fan base now. He has a fan base now, and now I think he has arrived. And I think he deserves it. Because, yes, we all remember the cocaine debacle. We all remember the drug situation. Yeah, but he climbed from the mud all the way up to last night. And, man, oh, man, he performed. And he performed well. So, man, I ain't mad at him. And I wish him luck. And he did his thing last night. So that's all I got on that, man. It's nothing I can say, but he beat the hell out of Demetrius Andrade. And one more thing, age plays a difference. Age plays a difference in boxing. That's why I always tell the chat, once you reach 36 or 37, it's time to wind it down. It's time to wind it down, baby. If you ain't been a champ by now, well, likely you're not going to be a champ. So, you ain't George Foreman, all right? You're not going to sit there and fight till you're 41, 42, 43. No. So that's what I say. Listen, David's 24? And Demetrius Andrade was 35. So it's time to wind it down, baby. Yes, sir. So that's all I have, Knockout.
Yeah, bro. Man, hindsight's always 20/20 for some, right? But if everybody would just take a step back, and sometime when you try to pick these fights, if you would just take their names out of it, and if I told you got a motherfucker that's 35 years old that gasses in the second half of fights, that this is his first big fight, his first time stepping up to competition, and versus a 26-year-old who just fought an athletic fighter who's not stepping up in competition, who has better experience, that has a great gas tank, and is the bigger and stronger fighter. If I took their names out of it, it'd be a no-brainer for some of you. But when you put their names in it and you think, and Andrade is the one that's old and he's 35 years old and he ain't never had a fight, and David Benavidez is the other guy, you've been riding with Andrade for so long, you can't see what's right in front of you, bro. And what was right in front of you the whole time is that David Benavidez's hands is faster. He's more relentless. He has good timing. He has good punch placement, and he's not going to stop. And somebody that's coming from 154 pounds that couldn't keep Demond, bro, the shit he was hitting Demond Nicholson with made Demond Nicholson smile. And Demond Nicholson ain't got no chin at 168, bro.
Wow.
And so all David Benavidez did was keep coming, keep applying that pressure, and eventually he started catching Andrade in the middle of the third round, like I told y'all he would. And Andrade, to his credit, fought back, fought harder, and kept throwing punches. But he was in there with somebody who was faster than anyone he ever been in the ring with. He was in there with somebody that was better than anyone he ever been in the ring with. And David Benavidez wasn't. Caleb Plant is just as good, if not better, than Andrade, and he bigger. He took them blows. Hell, at the time that the fight ended, Caleb Plant was still up on the cards, like 5 rounds to 1. He was still in the fight, winning and styling.
Right.
broke Andrade down quick because Andrade just he too little, bro. He was too little, and he ain't got enough. Again, bro, all them angles, all that amateur pedigree, all
Right.
that awkward style, all of that shit about how he gonna walk him in the shots. He did walk him into a shot, and David Benavidez didn't give a fuck. Now what?
Yeah.
Now what, bro? Like y'all, like size matters. The way that someone fights matters, and start paying attention to fighters who got fast hands, a good chin, and they relentless, and they defense better than what you think. I told y'all about David Benavidez. I'm telling you the same thing about motherfucking Subriel Matias. Y'all better learn to listen. Learn to listen to me, bro. Like that dude is nasty, David Benavidez. And him and Canelo, bro, that is a barn burner. That is the fight that I want to see. And if Canelo duck him, I want David Benavidez versus David Morrell. But I feel like David Benavidez deserves his shot at Canelo Alvarez. Fuck who you cheer for, who you root for. If you a fan of boxing, we need that fight. We need that fight. We shouldn't have to beg for it. We shouldn't have to plead for it. Canelo should have no choice. He got to fight David Benavidez, bro.
Right.
He got to fight David Benavidez, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, that what David's telling Terrence Crawford. Look, hold on, Charlie. Hold on, you gotta earn this. You gotta, matter of fact, you gotta come through me first to get to Canelo. Just ain't gonna walk up there and get your 401k plan. No, you gotta walk.
About what he said about Crawford.
Yeah.
Nah. Terrence Crawford fan Bella Faith want Terrence Crawford versus Canelo. She don't want Terrence Crawford versus David Benavidez.
I know. No, they don't want.
She don't want that. Y'all don't want that, bro.
Nah.
Y'all do not want that fight. Trust me, bro. That's a bad. That's all bad. That's worse. That's worse than Canelo because Benavidez throw a lot of punches. That's worse. But forget all Crawford and Canelo, Crawford and Benavidez, bro. Benavidez versus Canelo is the fight I want to see, bro.
Yeah.
That's the fight that I want to see. And you know what it is too, OG. David Benavidez. Not only is he long and he beats you up when he's walking to you. Once he get to you, that motherfucker mean in the clinch, boy. He nasty in the clinch. When he got in there on Benavidez, bro, he was throwing ugly shots. I'm talking about nasty versus nasty, ugly shots, bro. Like it was bad, bro. It was bad. It was a bad for Andrade, but it was great for Benavidez. He continues to get better, and they keep letting this motherfucker get better and better and better. And it's gonna get worse, man. It's gonna get worse, man. You know what I mean? But that's all I got on Benavidez and fucking and Canelo and Benavidez and Andrade. I hope Andrade can get back to the drawing board. My fear for Andrade, OG, and everybody in the chat, my fear for Andrade is now they about to start giving them the people that need a name, bro.
Yeah.
They about to start giving them the people that need a name. Like he might get a Morrell fight or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Right. It's just gonna get worse from here. But that's all I got, y'all. We gotta get ready to run. I got some people I gotta take to the airport. OG, give your last words, man. Let everybody know what you got going on and where they can find you this week, man.
All right. I appreciate everybody for hanging out with KQKC all day yesterday. We put in 8.5 hours of boxing. All right, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you always coming through during the week. Thank you. And I'm probably take another day off this week and get ready for that Ryan Garcia fight this weekend. And we got a couple other fights going on. So, I mean, listen, this is a good year we finishing with boxing. So, man, I thank everybody. I thank everybody for supporting KQKC. All right. So, keep in mind, look at the community page. If you don't think I'm coming on or you don't know if I'm coming on, always look at the community page. All right. So, with that, that's all I got. Man, I appreciate your Knockout Boxing 86 TV.
Yes, sir. Right. Yes, sir. Appreciate all of y'all, man, for coming through. We will be live Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday this week because my Cowboys play on Thursday. So I'm live Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night, 3 nights in a row this week, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. And we got Ryan Garcia versus Oscar Duartes on the docket on the zone on December the 2nd. And then that following week, man, it's a lot going on, bro. You got the Devin Haney Regis Pro Grade card, and also Robeisy Ramirez and Xander Zayas and Bruce Carrington are all in action on the ESPN Plus card. So you got the ESPN Plus card on December 9th, and you got the Zone card with Regis Pro Grade and Devin Haney on December 9th. So man, we got a nice couple of weeks of boxing to look forward to. So I can't wait, man. Y'all be sure to enjoy your last day off if you're working and you got to get back to work after the Thanksgiving holiday. Eat the last of them leftovers. Enjoy your last day off, and we will see y'all next week. All right, OG, I'll see you soon, man.
Yes, sir. All right. Appreciate you. All right. Take care, you and your family. All right.
Yes,
Peace.
sir.